conditions at the relief camps were really pathetic. They were not, they were ill-equipped, especially even bathing, what do you call that? Sites were not assigned. So everybody was bathing in the open. These people who were housed in the relief camps could not go out of that place for fear. The situation was very frightful. They could not even move out of their place. Moving from camps to camps, it wasn't a very easy road. We were stopped at different points and asked for our documents, for our identity. They thought that we were some outsiders coming into this. In certain areas, we did mention that we are an NGO. We are here to serve the people and provide relief material. So Providence has provided, as of now, 33 tons of dry ration, 15 lakh worth of allopathic medicines, sanitary pads of 1,000 pieces, and
Arthur, thank you so much for meeting us at the short notice. Can you please tell us about your experience? And to start with the first question, I really want to know, how did you all really plan to go? What made you all think of going to a conflict zone like Manipur?
See, this is not the first time that we have gone. Actually, we have also gone when the floods took place in Kerala. But yes, it was a very hard decision to take. But we were assured that we would be in safe hands, and therefore, since it was already planned how to go and who to meet and all that kind of thing, so we decided to go with a team of about 4, including me, 5. 5 of us went there to Manipur. Yes, so and yeah, that's it. So that was the decision that we took, since we were 5 of us.
And who were the 5 people? And
yeah, so we had the trustee, one of the trustee of our NGO, the Street Providence, Advocate Caroline Colasso. Then we had the retired IPS officer, Bosco George. There was a priest also who accompanied her, Castellino, and another person, Joseph by name, Joseph Fernandez from Aldona, and me.
all right. And when you all decided to go and you all really took off, what were the things that you all faced, issues that you faced to reach really Manipur, the place, the conflict zone?
Actually, it was, we were a little bit apprehensive, we were a little worried because we were told that we would be questioned at the airport. So we went there. Nevertheless, we went there. We had to fill a form where we had to give our real identity, including our Aadhaar card. Everything had to be given, and then we were allowed to go. Actually, it was the bishop who had invited us there, and there were some priests also who came to collect us. So we thought that it would be a nice journey, and that's how we went away. We went first. We fixed a meeting. It was the IPS officer, a retired IPS officer, who fixed a meeting with the governor through his contacts of Manipur, the Excellency Anushya, who accepted our invitation and fixed a meeting the very next day at 5 o'clock. So we went and met her. We appraised her of the things that the Street Providence were doing, and she willingly allowed us to go to the relief camps. But then we did pose a question, like, if the situation is really hard and if we will not be able to go there without any security, it would be nice if she could use her offices to get in touch with the people responsible to take us across to the relief camps.
Okay.
So she did understand our concerns, because it was for a humanitarian purpose.
Yeah.
It was not for to represent any community, because Street Providence believes in helping anybody without any caste or creed.
Alright.
So or any religion. So we went there. So she allowed us to go to one of the Meitei camp where we went there. So the very next day we went to the Meitei camp and we saw the situation there. And of course there was some relief material which Street Providence had given us, which we gave to the Meitei community that was stationed in Moirang district.
So what was the real situation there? Because we are seeing the reports on media, we are seeing people talking about injustice happening. What are the people facing there, and what did you really see?
First and foremost, the conditions at the relief camps were really pathetic. They were not. They were ill-equipped, especially even bathing. What do you call that? Sites were not assigned, so everybody was bathing in the open. So that was one kind of a thing. Secondly, is the conditions they were put into. There was in some camps there were no electricity also. So some had electricity, some were housed in some government buildings, and of course very cramped conditions, no privacy. There were families touching each other, that kind of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
It is really disheartening to see the relief camps.
And what was the situation outside the relief camp?
Outside it was normal as such, especially in the Meitei camp. It was normal. In fact, it was housed in one of the Moirang high secondary school. So you had also students coming there to the high secondary school, and for them it was okay. But the only thing is that these people who were housed in the relief camps could not go out of that place for fear. The situation was very frightful. They could not even move out of their place.
So we are hearing reports that the violence still continues, and there is nobody talking about it. So what kind of violence that you heard, maybe you did not see, but what kind of violence is still going on in Manipur?
See, seeing is believing. There were many people who spoke about the violence that was happening, but we found that the situation was not so bad as we were seeing it on the YouTubes or in some of the videos.
Okay.
But maybe there were some violent situations, but we have not encountered any violent situations over there. Coming to the journey part of it, in moving from village to village or moving from camps to camps, it wasn't a very easy road. I must say that we were stopped at different points and asked for our documents, for our identity. And only when we produced our identity, because the people there in Manipur, their facial appearance is quite different from ours. So they thought that we were some outsiders coming into the state. So therefore we had to produce our identity card. So the moment we produced our identity card, they allowed us to go. And very specially, we have in certain areas we did mention that we are an NGO. We are here to serve the people and provide relief material. So it was a rather smooth access. Our main aim was only to reach out to the displaced people.
So Arthur, there might be many people who really want to reach out to people who are in the relief camps. Provide them with whatever they can. Is there any way that things have simpled out, or is there any way you can tell to the people watching how they can reach out to people in Manipur?
At the moment, the Street Providence has made some grounds with certain camps like Chirampur. Then there was also Moirang district. Then you had Kankopi, and some of the relief camps. There has been some excess, especially Chirampur. We have just got an okay where we can deliver some medicines, we can deliver some relief material. Street Providence has provided, as of now, 33 tons of dry ration, 15 lakh worth of allopathic medicines, sanitary pads of 1000 pieces, and lady innerwears. Plus, we are now in 4 districts in Manipur. One is, as I have mentioned, Kankopi. Second is Imphal. Third is Chiracharampur. And the fourth is Chandel. And our future plans, the future plans of the NGO Street Providence, is to provide educational needs for at least 300 students. We have gone to some of the schools where there are children who are in the boarding, and who are also some of them have been orphaned because their parents cannot be found. So for them, shelter homes for them. We are also planning to make shelter homes, because we don't know how long this situation is going to last. It's going to be a terrible wait of time. It's not going to happen in 1 or 2 days, or maybe 1 or 2 months. It could take even 1 full year. So what are the people really going to do during this time? Are they going to remain in those shelter homes that they have been provided now? Because you see that they have been provided in relief camps are in higher secondary schools, in some of the schools. Schools have to reopen. So once the schools reopen, we are also thinking that once the schools reopen, there will be a possibility of they being taken out of that and dumped somewhere else. So therefore, we are looking for providing shelter homes which will be quite good enough for these displaced people.
So the people can contact Street Providence if they want to, reach out to Manipur, is what you recommend.
I feel, because see, Street Providence is the only organization or the NGO that has reached out right from the beginning. They have in fact also made arrangements to have volunteers who have been paid to take the relief material. So I think Street Providence has definitely made inroads there. I don't know about other people who may have gone there, but then it is not so easy to reach those relief camps.
Right.
And since Street Providence has made inroads, since we have made contacts with the governor, since we have made contacts with the chief secretary of the state through our meetings, I think we have established that ground. So it would be better if people want to really donate or give any contribution, then they should contact Street Providence.
All right. Thank you so much, Arthur, for talking to us, and I hope we are able to do justice from Goans to Manipur. Thank you so much.
Thank you.